It doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense. It would be great to learn and know everything. It would build your depth of character and your understanding of so much. But over intellectualizing what's going on in the United States right now is a practice in futility. You would be trying to make sense of things that don't make sense. That's why you're having a hard time understanding it. None of this shit should be happening like this right now. Things are so convoluted and turned around in a system that was already designed to be confusing enough in order to maintain power and control over the masses. Then you throw all this in it and you expect to make it make sense? It doesn't, because it doesn't. And you can't do anything about that, but you can do everything about what you have control over, and that's you. The things that are directly around you. We're being inundated with idiocy on a momentary basis. Most Americans are lost. They're gone. We can't help them. They're gone. I know that's hard to hear, but they're gone. You can't do anything for them. Because when you have a lieutenant governor say that the 3/5 compromise wasn't a bad idea, make an entire video just tap dancing around the truth of what that was, which was done for his base. When you have an ICE officer or a group of ICE officers, mind you, government employees, so this isn't their personal business, snatch a 2-year-old citizen, a child, and ship them off to a detention camp to get them out of the country. So at some point, their human condition as possibly a parent or a cousin or an uncle or a grandfather or a friend of a family member who has a 2-year-old didn't think maybe we should take extra steps to make sure that this situation surrounding this 2-year-old is in its best interest. Let's get the full story. Let's talk to the right people to make sure that we are not shipping off a 2-year-old born in America citizen for the wrong reasons. What you can do during all of this is to protect yourself and your family. We are past the ideas of believing that someone can't just come and snatch you, whether they have a badge or not. Because if you are a person that paid attention to American history, what do you think they did during Jim Crow and slavery? And before this country was even the country that it is, what they did to the indigenous people when they snatched them off their land. Do you think we're above that? We were built off of that. It doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense.